What's going on, two-wheeled friends? Another nice day. It is a little bit breezy. It's about 45 degrees, but I took the windshield off. Wanted to give you guys a nice clear view of what we got going on, and today I wanted to talk about a few things I like about the Road King. So without further ado, let's go ride. One of the things that I really like about the Road King, well, first of all, this is a 2007 Road King Classic. It's pretty much stock except for the slip-on exhaust. But one of the main things I really like about this bike is how I have the ability to pull the windshield off or leave it on. Now today I should probably have it on, with as windy as it is and as chilly as it is. I'm dressed pretty warm, but it'd just be nice to have a little bit of extra protection right now out here in the open. So that's one thing I really love about the Road Kings, the ability to take the top off. Now another thing I really like about the Road King, and this is probably why they are police bikes as well, is how maneuverable they are. I mean, this bike, for the weight of this bike and everything, I mean, you can really flick this thing around and it doesn't feel like a heavy bike. I mean, I can throw this thing around like I can my little Honda Shadow. That girl kind of gave me a look like, what are you doing, man? But that's one thing I like about this. It's just so nimble for a big bike. Getting kind of hungry. Kind of hankering for a cheeseburger. I don't know, maybe this would be a good parking lot now that it's empty to practice some figure eights. Find somewhere where out here in the middle. So let's see, what are people trying to do? Are they trying to turn in a parking spot? Oh, foot down. Oh, I'm pretty impressed with how maneuverable I can do this on a Road King. Make a person dizzy. Holy buckets, that'll get a guy dizzy. I like the sound. You know, this has a 96 cubic inch motor. I don't know how this compares to some of the newer bikes, but you know, I just really like the sound of this bike. Sometimes I wish the exhaust was a little bit louder, but you know, it works. I can at least hear myself think. So one other thing I really like about this bike is how comfortable it is. Now I'm 6'3". You know, my legs are pretty level, really. So it's like sitting in a chair. I don't feel all crouched up on this bike. My Shadow, I feel a little bit more, I don't know, a little bit more tucked in, kind of crammed a little. And I can get on this thing and ride for hours without getting off and still be comfortable. The one of the main things I'm missing yet is some highway pegs. Throw my feet out. I mean, I'll occasionally throw them up on top of the bar here, but it's just so comfortable. Now, these aren't in any specific order. I'm just kind of rattling a few off the top of my head here. But another reason I chose a Road King is because of the storage. Now, I got a couple saddlebags back here. I have the soft bags. Now they're the leather wrapped. Maybe they're a leather wrapped hard bag. Maybe that's what I should call them. But like right now, I got some gear in them. I got a set of heated gloves in case my hands get cold. I have some of my recording equipment. I think I got a cap in there. But it's nice, so when I have to travel for work, you know, our other location is about 50 miles away. I can throw my laptop bag in on one side, and I can throw in some other things on another side and not have to wear a backpack. Another thing I really love about the Road King, and you can't see it right now, but if you watch some of my other videos, the two-up ability. I mean, this rear pillion is just way more comfortable for my wife to ride on. The Honda Shadow that I have, my poor wife, you know, she's tall too, and she was really crammed up on that thing. I mean, it was just crazy. And just a tiny little cushion on it. She could handle a ride around the lake, which is about 15-20 minutes, and that was about it. She was had. And if I hit a hole at all, she was done for. It would throw her back out, and she'd pretty much have to go to the chiropractor the next day. She doesn't have that with this. She's got the backrest. She can just sit on back there and just relax. You know, and just shifting just now, just something I thought of. This has the heel toe shifter on it. I really didn't know what I would think of that, but after I got used to using it, man, it's nice when you're just going through the gears. You just drop that heel down and away you go. Oh, another thing with me traveling about 50 miles on occasion for my job is cruise control. Yeah, I won't buy a bike to go any distance that doesn't have cruise control. Sometimes I even find myself using it, you know, not like right now because there's all this traffic, but you know, if I'm just cruising on a street in town, there's not much traffic, sometimes I'll even just set it real quick to stretch my hand and kind of relax. Or if it's cold out, I'll put my hand down by the motor for a little bit of warmth. So I don't know how many things I've named about the Road King that I really like, but I mean, as you can tell, I really like this bike. You know, it's a 2007. I would love to have something newer. If I were to go out and buy a brand new bike and it were a touring bike, it would be a Road King. I really want a Road King special. I don't mind the chrome and all that on this bike, but I'm more of a blacked out type guy. I mean, I have blacked out rims on my truck. I've always had vehicles that have had a blacked out look. I mean, I blacked the windshields out, or the windows out, excuse me, and I just, you know, I get the dark rims when I can. But yeah, I'm just really surprised at how easy this bike is to ride. Now, I started out on that Honda Shadow just to get comfortable on a motorcycle. And yeah, this bike's quite a bit heavier, But with as balanced as this bike is, and as nimble as it is, it's pretty easy to handle. So yeah, that's some of the things I really like about the Road King. I'm sure there's a handful of other reasons I could name that I really like this bike. That's an awesome car. That'll be one of my next things. A nice blacked out Mustang like that. Oh, I love that car. Love the sound. I really debated about buying a Harley or a Mustang. I don't regret buying the Harley, but I really want the Mustang. What's up, dude? A lot of bikes out today. But yeah, guys, I think that's gonna about wrap it up. I don't know, I probably rattled off 6 to 8 reasons I really like my Road King. I'll cut it short there. I don't know how long this video will get. Thanks for riding along with me today. If you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell icon so you receive future notifications when I upload next. Go ahead and hit that like button on this video if you like to see this kind of content and want to see more. And please comment. If you have a Road King, what do you like about it? If you don't have a Road King, what do you like about the looks of them, or the sound of them, or whatever your opinion is on them? I'd love to hear. But until then, guys, I'm going to drop a gear here. Peace out. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.